Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a little bit. I've been busy the last couple of days and everything like that. Seeing how you guys are doing. Um, I knew I got away from making the topic videos and stuff like that, but I'd like to go into a video today with a topic of just pushing forward after you feel like you failed. Um, I know that's been a topic on my mind because nobody likes to fail and everything like that. People like to succeed, like to push forward and everything like that. They don't want to have the feeling of failing. And sometimes it happens in people's lives. Um, Sometimes people fail. Um, they don't get that right job that they want, or something happens in their life that makes them push back a little bit, and they may feel like they've failed and the whole world is against them. I don't think, I don't think that's the whole world's not against you. People think like it's over, but it really is not, because the best people in history failed, but they succeeded. Why? Because they learned from their failures. Um, it's been a situation this week, like that's why I thought about this topic and everything like that, because I feel like those situations set back that happened this week that set me back, but I can't let that get to me because I'm blogging right now, sweetheart. All right, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, I had to cut out for a second because my son. My son was hungry and everything like that. But yeah, I just had the idea from this week because I feel like I had a setback and everything like that, and I feel like it, set me back a little bit. But you can't let that stop you because I'm already moving on. I am looking for other jobs, looking for other revenues, other stuff like that, and I feel like that was the right way to go, because you can't let one setback take you away from what you want to be, where you want to go. You have to keep moving forward, because the thing is, you're gonna fail, and like I said, you're gonna fail, but you gotta learn from the mistakes. You gotta move on. You gotta push yourself in the right direction, and uh, Michael Jordan, for example, he got cut from his high school basketball team. And he went to his room and cried, but he became a NBA Hall of Famer. He's actually an NBA legend. So basically, it's complicated sometimes. I know some people go into depression, or they get anxiety. They don't know what to do and everything like that. But it's good to find something else. If you're not happy, I was reading a book the other day. They said if you're not happy, you're stressed out to the point where you're getting sick at a job or at school or just something like that, find something else. There's always another choice that you make, decision that you make in your life to go into the right direction, go into the right angle. So, make other decisions for yourself. Have another plan B or plan C or plan D, whatever you can do for yourself. It's the right thing to do, because you never know what situations hold you back. You have to look at the future. You gotta look at what you're happy at. What you're happy at, what you want to do. To make yourself successful. And that's the thing. That's a good key in life. You have to know what you want to do. But you got to make plans for yourself if that doesn't work out. You got to make a plan C, plan B, plan C, plan D, to know what you want in your life. It's good to plan ahead, because you never know when the job's not going to work out, or school's going to work out, or something like that. It's good to find what works for you. What works for you, what you want to do in your life to be the best person you possibly can be. And that's my thing, though. That's where I want to be. I just have my son, and he's amazing. It's motivation in my life to pursue something better. Because I want him to grow up, and I want him to look up to his father. Because my thing is, I looked up to my grandpa for motivation, and I want him to look up to me. To find that motivation, he can be motivated and be successful himself. Because I look up to my stepdad. My stepdad's a really inspiration in my life, and he has provided that father figure that I never had, which was motivation for me to succeed. And I'm glad he had me, glad I have him in my life to, pursue something great. Because he's always been quite a motivation in my life to push myself into the right direction. Because, there's been some times in my life where I failed, stuff I could have done and stuff like that. But, it's good to have guidance and where I want to go. Because if you don't have guidance, you're going to be lost. You're going to be on a pathway of being lost and not knowing where to go. So, but the thing is, learn from your failures, use it as a learning tool, because the same problem might come around next time, so you can handle that problem or failure in an effective way next time. You might fail once, but are you going to fail again? That's the thing. It's kind of like you touch the burning stove. What happens? You get burnt. Do you do it again? It's basically based off the decisions that you make. It's depending on what you do with your life, what you want to be. If you fail, go for it again. Abraham Lincoln, he ran for president several times. Once he didn't get it, it took him several times to actually get president. You know what I mean? Don't let failure keep you away from your dreams. If you let failure keep you away from your dreams, then you're never going to get anywhere. Then you're going to dwell in the past. You're going to dwell on your past regrets. And you're not going to pursue what you want to be in your life. It's crucial that, you don't let failure push you down or pull you down. Because failure can sometimes be an anchor tied to your leg, pulling you down into the deep. It's good for you to cut that anchor and move on. Cut that anchor and push forward, because you can't let anchors cut you down. Anchors could be, just stuff that's pulling you back in your life, stalemating you, keeping you in one place. If you want to be this, you can't have anchors tied to your leg or whatever you want to be. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So it's good to be important to cut the anchors in your life so you can push forward, learn from your failures and not make mistakes. This is a lesson I want to give to my son when he gets older, when he watches these videos, so he can understand that, even if you fail, you can't beat yourself up about it. You're not going to win every match. You're not going to win every game. You know what I mean? But it's important to learn from what you did wrong to, push forward and not make mistakes again. Even football players, see if they lose a game, they go into the locker room or the video screening room and watch the game, see what they did wrong, you know what I mean? Or, see what they did wrong so they can not make the same mistakes next time. It's good to prepare yourself for, what you want to do. Like I said, I'm a big fan of football, and, football players prepare themselves for the game. Prepare yourself for life. Prepare yourself for what you want to do. If you don't prepare yourself for what you want to do, then you're not going to be ready for what you want to do, ready for what you want to be. And that's the thing. You have to push yourself to live, push yourself to where you want to go. And, my main thing is I started in my life, I was bullied to the point, of breaking me down. But I didn't let those bullies get to me. Half those bullies now are in jail. And that's the thing. And I have a master's degree. I was in the military for 6 years. I'm writing a book. It's how you push yourself. I cut those anchors, those bullies, and I moved forward because, it's so easy to label myself as a bully victim. It's so easy, label myself. You know what I mean? I can beat myself up, or I can move forward. You know what I mean? I can move forward to what I want to do. I can't I can't have no excuses for myself, because excuses are anchors tied to your leg. It brings you down. You have to move forward. You have to show your direction in your life. It's important to find the direction that points you, where you want to go. Find those arrows on that, on that trail, direction where you want to be, because these arrows point you in the right path. In all darkness, there's always a light to light your path. capitalize on that. Find that light to guide you through the darkness, because success is there. Success will be there. You know what I mean? It's like people were behind doors. They're waiting for you to unlock them so they can hand you your opportunity. But it can't be handed to you. You have to work for it sometimes, because nothing, I don't care what people say, nothing is free in this world. Nothing is free. You have to work for it. Even if you fail, you move forward. You can't. You have to keep moving forward to find some direction to where you want to go, to where you want to be in your life. So it's good to find. It's good to learn from those failures to move on. Move in the right direction. Well, hope you guys liked this video. I had to, because I haven't had a motivational video in a while, and I figured you guys would like that. So take this motivation and move forward and everything like that, and to be more of a successful individual, because that's what we're destined to do, be successful individuals. So we have to learn from our mistakes. So subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers to share my videos, to show that for people to learn. Destroy that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.